Right, music from heaven, sound healing instruments, 一些疗愈乐器。So we will talk about ocean drum, rancid, tank drum, tuning fork. Okay. So we live under great pressure. Some people can find their ways to adjust, while others are still trying to figure it out. So through relaxing music, students can relax, relieve stress, and achieve a balance between their bodies, mind, and spirit. So different countries have their own special stress relieving music. So you could choose your own music. For example, you could listen to some bird sound, ocean, or string. Like we have the ocean drum, string drum, and also the rancid to imitate the sound of the natural. Gong, singing bowl, fork, and tank drum. So first type, bird sound. So listen for more than 5 minutes. So each bird, they got very unique style. Nightingale, they got plain appearance, and it is a gray brown in color, likes to sing at night, and they got very unique voice. Canary, 是金丝雀, you can keep this bird at home. Thrust, 画眉, is loud and with the pleasant voice. Oriole, 黄鹂, with bright feather, it's a second-class protected bird. Okay, next, ocean, stream, and the rancid. So some people prefer listening to like waves hitting the shore or the streams or waterfalls because the frequency of ocean waves is 12 hertz, which coincided with the alpha waves of the brain. So it could activate the vacation mode, and also blue is a calm color. Babbling brook is Ukraine's youngest instrument. It's handmade and it's upright and you could swing. So the materials inside the drum is wood and bamboo. So just shake this instrument gently and it will make a brisk sound of water, just like you are saying in the mountain. Could help you calm yourself down. And it's a little bit expensive. Next, ocean drum. So this is a North American instrument. The size is as a tambourine. So they got some steel ball inside. So you need to play this instrument horizontally, which can create like ocean wave and the wind sound. So when those steel balls rolls, they make the sound of the waves. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Rancid, it originated in America. So some Indian people, they use the cactus stones and they insert them into the cactus, the trunk, and then fill with the small beans. So it could pray for good weather or harvest. Sometimes it could imitate the sound of the raindrop. So just one hand supports the button while the other rotate so that the beans flow down slowly. It's handmade. So, and it's a chip instrument. Tank drum is originated from the Western style tongue drum, also called tank drum. It was invented by Chinese people in 2013. So it can combine the timbres of 编钟, 磬, 古琴, 还有古筝. So the sound of this instrument is ethereal, like full of tan. So they got really low sound with the vibration. And it's a single note instrument, it's easy to play. So you have 11, 13, or 15 notes. Okay. So this is structure. So you can see there's different tongues on the surface. The smaller the tongues, the higher the pitch. The bigger the tongue, the lower the pitch. And it is made of metal. And it could create some resonant frequency, like the buzzing sound. You could also add a pad on the edge. So this is how we perform this instrument. You can sit or you could place it on the table. And you could use your hands or stick to play this instrument. Okay? All right, so we will play this game. Okay, next is handpan. So its differences between handpan and tank drum is the handpan, the surface is uneven and struck by hand, and the pitch is arranged in Z shape with higher price, quick sound. While the tank drum, the surface is smooth, so it is struck by a stick, and we will use numbers to notate. So the price is lower, and it was used to play some like slow sound. So the handpan was invented by Felix Rohner and Sabina Scherer. There are two versions: stainless steel and carbon steel. So there's 3 steps to make a handpan: forming, tuning, and heat treatment. And sometimes they will have the nitrogen treatment and also heating to stabilize the quality. So the common use of the handpan is 8 to 10 notes, and it is an instrument can combine with melody and rhythm. All right, gong and singing bowl. So let's talk about gong first. It was producing in China, Myanmar, and Java. The material is either brass or bronze, so they get 2 appearances: gong with raised center or the flat surface with no protrusion. So Indian gong is smaller, higher pitch. Myanmar gong is thick and with deep sound. So gong with what is gong bass? It's a gong with low sound, and the difference between gong and the singing bowl is gong is low, while the singing bowl is got higher pitch. So the resonant sound of the gong is on. So what is gong bass? It's a place with continuous gong sounds where the gongs create sound waves like a flow of the ocean. So you could try 45 minutes per time, 10 times in a row, covered with the blanket, wear eye mask. Okay, so let's talk about the origins of the singing bowl. So the main purpose is for the singing bowl, it's a food container. It was originated in an ancient India more than 200 years ago. So the bowl is equivalent to the function of the refrigerator to avoid being rotten. It was made from minerals collected from Himalayas. So give warm food in a bowl to the maternity, which will help them recover fast. So they got different names. So they got the materials from India, Nepal, and Bali. So 7 metals: gold, silver, copper, iron, tin, lead, and mercury. So it symbolizes the perfect harmony between heaven and the earth. So it's all handmade. If you got small singing bowl, it's a food container, or you could do it for meditation. If it is a larger size, it just be a musical instrument you could put in a temple. Okay, now it comes the timbre. The 2 ways to produce the sound: either hit or rub. So on the hand or on the ground. Place the singing balls on the palm of your hand without holding it tightly. Strike from the 3 o'clock position from the bottom to the top, just like drill in arc. So use the first 1/3 of the stick. Upward movement can create more resonant sound. So don't rush to knock the second time, just wait and listen. So just screen on the line, not too close to the edge, okay? So it will create certain unique overtones, which can calm people down. So it's a long and stable sound. Okay, so what is the effect of using the ball? You can soothing your bad mood, and because the human body is 70% of the human body is water, so you could use this to resonate with the singing ball, and you could improve your sleeping quality, and you could also do for meditation. So this is the way how to choose appropriate singing bowl. So they have different kind of sounds. Some is more clear and some is more steady. Okay. And this is the Nepal master called Santa Ratna Shakya. So he is a musician and also a singing bowl producer. They have this family business. They're trying to operate singing bowl factory for 200 years. So they invent this special singing bowl called the full moon bowl. It's made in the full moon night. All right, Tibetan writing. So you could try this while listening to some singing bowl music. Okay. Tuning fork. It was invented in 1711 and was by British John Shore. He is a trumpet player and also a lute player, but it's very hard to tune the lute because it gets too many strings. So this is the reason why John Shore was invented this tuning fork. Okay. And it was made of steel. It's U-shape. And you can listen like from the starting harmonics and then to the fixed pitch. Okay. So the pitch was determined by the length of the fork. So if it's longer, it will get lower sound. Shorter, higher sound. So 40/40 is a commonly used frequency. So A note is a tuning note for orchestra and the choir. So only if you want to use a tuning fork, you need to really close to your ear. And you can hear those harmonics clearly. And just hold it gently, relax your wrist, and don't touch the fork. And then you just click a certain place and then close to your ears. And it can also be used for medical, okay? So to test patients' hearing, okay? All right, so I'm going to stop here. Right? See you.